So this is what's going on with the monitor. You can see I have a regular monitor there, both working just fine. But the big fancy main monitor is just fucked. And it's on right now. You could see the flicker. It's completely on right now. It's doing that flicker and it's getting, the visual input from my computer. It's a little hard to see, but you can see like my mouse right there, like everything is on. If I go over, which is like how the monitors are set up, it hits that. It doesn't go over to this side until I'm still moving. Still moving, still moving, still moving, still moving, still moving, still moving. And there it is. And then I can even do it from the other angle so you can see it there as well. So you can see mouse right there going over. And now you can see me actually moving my hand. Still moving, still moving, still moving, still moving. There you go. Like, it's just fucked. I even tried to turn on, so like you can see the lights, turn it off. It's off, right? This is the remote for it. It's just totally off. My computer and everything's still on. Turn it back on. You can see I turned it on and those all go black. Oh, look, now it's flickering. It's doing it a bit faster now. But that's still pretty atrocious. You can see like my mouse and everything is moving on it. You can see the display port for it and everything. I've tried doing other display ports for my computer because I thought maybe it was a bad display port. So I've tried other display ports, other HDMI ports, all of the other ones on my computer, which these both work totally fine with. There's not a single issue with. But when I plug this one into it, there's a problem. Tried updating the drivers for the computer. I've tried downloading their software for like the on-screen control, which you can see right here, as well as another one, and like updating the drivers and doing all that. Didn't work. Tried messing with GeForce Experience, didn't work. I've tried turning on certain settings, turning off other settings. None of that seemed to fix it, so I don't know what's going on. And it'll just basically do this. And randomly, completely randomly, it works perfectly fine, no issues, perfect frame rate, perfect refresh rate, all that stuff. Absolutely no problems, but most of the time it's just kind of like this. And it even does it in games and stuff too. So like if, for example, I load a, let's just say like Destiny 2 right here. It doesn't matter the game, it does it with all of them because it's the problem with the display itself. But again, it's still going. Again, you can see the other monitors are working totally fine. You see my mouse moving around on them. There's my mouse moving around on them. Absolutely no issues. Destiny 2 is loading up right there. Still freaking out. And for some reason, it basically like takes the lower part of the display and like stretches it up. So like you can see right here, the taskbar from the bottom is just going up and then coming back down. And it's doing that like really, really fast. And does that in everything. So there, see, you can see it here again, where this is supposed to be here, and it's like flipping it up, bringing it back down. Doing it right there. And it's still going. You can see it happening on repeat. And it's like this in everything. It worked fine for like a couple weeks, absolutely no problem, and then it just started doing this repeatedly. And as you saw at the beginning, sometimes it just goes completely black, and you can't even see any picture in it. Still doing it, still doing it. And yeah, I have no idea how to fix it at this point. When I mentioned before how I've tried this with different ports, different cords, different all that stuff, when I did the same exact cords, same exact ports with this monitor and this monitor, no issues. But with this monitor, all of a sudden there's big problems. You see it's still going, just flickering up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, never stopping. It'll just randomly, completely randomly, work perfectly fine. But most of the time, it does this. So I have no idea what's going on. Please help.